This is the 24 days of bag making advent box, and on this video I'm going to show you everything that's inside. But before we get into all the goodies that's inside, I just have to tell you a little bit about the logistics of making and packing this box. Now, we have been planning this box for months, and the logistics that go into it is kind of crazy because inside this box there are 24 individual items, and as you will see, they are all wrapped and numbered. This is really important because of course it's an advent box and you want to be able to open it one by one. So to do that, I have had a team of elves packing all the individual components to go in. And then once those were all packed, they all came together into a warehouse that I rented for this purpose. And then we went around and we picked 1 to 24 individual items all together so that I could then wrap them into a box. I really like to give you a kind of hamper luxe style unboxing for these boxes and for the bag makers box, which is the regular subscription box, by the way. And I will mention as well, you can find out links to everything I mention in the description too. And what is exciting about this box is that there are 30 winning boxes. So 10 boxes have got £20 gift cards in there with a code for you to use as of PDFs on my shop. 10 boxes have got mini kind of surprises, if you like, a few different items worth around £10 to £15. And then 10 boxes have also got printed patterns as well with the full templates and the instruction booklet in there. So you might have a winning box. All right, are you ready to see what's inside? Don't forget, there are spoilers ahead. So let's get started. So this is the first view that you're going to see when you open up your box. This is how we wrap them all with the ribbon and the bow on top. And I've had this ribbon printed with "'Tis the Season to Sew" and obviously the Studio 77 logo with this gold foil print. I'm so happy with this ribbon. I'm going to show you a little thing that one of my elves, Julie, made me coming up as well. And the first thing you're going to see is this thank you card. There's no spoilers on here, don't worry. This QR code is going to take you to the blog posts for the Bag Makers box. And every day that we have throughout December, I'm going to release a different blog post showing exactly what is inside, but also explaining if there's any little bits on how to use the product. Maybe it's a bit of unusual hardware to help you go through how to use the different products inside. I may do this every day, or there may be some that are connected together if it's fairly self-explanatory. You'll see what I mean as we go through. Some of the products are obvious and don't need too much explanation. On the back, I just have a little note saying welcome to the box. There is a little coupon at the bottom that I don't want to share that is specially for those who have bought the 24 days of bag making box. And then another recommendation from Elf Julie. I thought it was a great idea, and we have included a little cheeky Lindt chocolate in there as well. So here's all the individually wrapped items. As you can see, each one is numbered. Number 1 is a roll of something. So let's get unwrapping. And day 1, I have to say, I wanted to start out with a bang, and it is this gorgeous kind of a faux knit woven faux leather. Look at that shine. Oh my goodness, I am slightly obsessed with this faux leather. Look how pretty it is. It's really giving mermaid vibes. It's very, very pretty. And this gives a bit of a hint as to what the theme of this box is as we go through. So all of the rolls of fabric are 12 inches or around about 30 centimeters in height, and then they are width of fabric, which is around about 140 centimeters. So that is our day number 1. Next up, number 2. And number 2 is some 1.5 inch webbing, and this is a webbing which we have had actually in the bag makers box before, but this one is a different color. It's a really gorgeous kind of bright lilac, if you like, a mid purple, and it has got that embossed or debossed handmade throughout, and we have got 2 meters of this, which is just over 2 yards, I believe. This webbing is so soft, it's absolutely gorgeous to touch and is going to make really beautiful crossbody bags. Day number 3. I'm very excited about number 3. As you will see when I unbox it, you will see why. There are lots of products in this box which are bespoke to Studio 77 that you cannot get anywhere else. Even the other supplies that are in here, you can get them, but it doesn't mean that they are that easy to get, if that makes sense. Check out these scissors. Oh my goodness, have you spotted it yet? In the middle there, let's take them out of the case. In the middle there, they have a little mini Studio 77. How cute is that? And these scissors are so sharp and they close really nicely right up to the tip. These are going to be so useful in your sewing room and for your projects. And we have got these really cool rainbow handles as well. So that is day number 3. Number 4. On all the labels, they have little sayings as well. Number 4 is no peeking. And just like the bag makers boxes, everything goes together, as you can see with the products in the background. This is a beautiful purple. I know you guys love the purple, and this has got silver teeth, which is a little bit of a hint at the hardware color we have included in this box. So that is day number 4, and as you can see, there is a lot of zipper tape in there. Number 5, and you can see it's another fabric. This one is a fabric which is bespoke to Studio 77. You find the end of the wrapper and wait until you see this unraveled. Check out this rainbow. All of the stripes, and it keeps going and it keeps going. Well, there's the repeat there. You can see the red and the red. So this is a rainbow faux leather. Look at the texture on this faux leather. It's absolutely stunning. It's got a beautiful sheen to it as well. I think this is going to make really gorgeous bags. So I cannot wait to see what you make with all of the contents inside this box. Time for number 6, which says time for some sewing. And this is the first of our hardware. So you get to see it is a matte silver in this box. And I really love these triangle D-rings. I try and choose these over the regular D-rings. I just think they level up a little bit and look a little bit more blingy and a bit cool. But not only that, they are super practical because the webbing is less likely to swivel and swing around due to the smaller shape opening. So there's 2 of those. Number 7, any correct guesses yet? We have got some more hardware and we have got some zipper pulls. And they are these really cool heart into a circle. It's a little bit like an @ sign, if you like. But these feel so beautiful. They're really soft to the touch. Nice chunky zipper pulls. And you get 2 of those. Number 8 is another one that I have designed for this box, and it says I almost kept this for myself. I must confess, I have got one of these boxes, so don't worry, I haven't missed out. And these are 5 woven sew-in labels, and I've designed these so that they can be sewn flat to the front of your projects. They have got little fold overs on 2 of the edges so that they give a really nice neat finish, and I just think these will look so gorgeous on your projects. Sewn onto the front. Number 9, bet you can't guess this one. Oh my goodness, I must admit I did swoon over this webbing. This is a 1-inch webbing, and it is actually the same print as the fabric, but it is in a smaller scale, and I have gone with the purples and the blues to match the other purple colorways that we have got in this box. How beautiful is this? This is a nylon webbing, so it fuses really nicely when you heat it up, and it's really long wearing. It's double-sided with the print, and it feels super soft to the touch. And again, this is a 2-meter roll by 1 inch in width. Number 10, we have got another roll of fabric. And it says, I made this for you. And as you may have realized, this is the same as the faux leather in a previous day, but this one is waterproof canvas. It's actually the nylon tex that we have had in a previous box that you guys absolutely loved, but it is in this beautiful, vibrant, rich rainbow stripe pattern again to match the faux leather. So you could use this as your lining and the faux leather as your outer. It's a really cool fabric to work with. It has got a white backing, isn't too thick, but it gives you a really nice structure. You can use this for lining or for your outer of your bags as well. Number 11, can never have too many supplies. And as I'm unboxing this, I would love you to tell me if you have just not been able to wait and you're watching this before you've opened your own box. Do let me know in the comments box below, and just let me know what you think of this box so far. Oh yes, one of my favorites. These are strap connectors. Look at these. You could also call them a D-ring, I guess. They have got a heart shape, and they are for adding on your straps, or your instead of a D-ring, I guess you could say. And how you work them, they have got little screws on the back. So you undo the screws, and the 2 pieces come apart like so. And then you're going to want to place this at the back of your project. Now you could have it so that just this top bit is at the top of your bag. If I use this bit of fabric here, you can have it so that the top of the connector is showing there, and then you've got your heart there. Or you could actually feed the whole thing through so that it's in between the outer and the lining, and then you're going to cut, either way, you're going to cut the holes, the 2 holes for the screws there, so that then that can come through on the outside. I will also do another step-by-step tutorial. I will pop a link to that in the description when it is ready. Number 12. This will come in handy. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for you guys to see this. I feel like I'm saying that for every single thing. This one was actually asked for by one of my club members, Stacey. She was having some frustration over the one that she already had, and she wanted some changes and upgrades. So I said, Stacey, say no more. I'm going to add it to the box. So this is a brand new Rivet ruler. You guys loved the Rivet ruler that we put in the last 24 days of bag making so much, so I decided to make another one. Now at this point you may be wondering what the previous one looks like, and this is the centimetre and inches Rivet ruler. You can find this on the website. We do have some of these in stock at the moment as of the recording of this video, and this one is our inches Rivet ruler. So it's had a little bit of an upgrade. This one has got just a clear rectangle, two rectangles shown on. Hopefully you can see there's like a purple rectangle and a turquoise one. This is for a 1.5 inch webbing, and this one is for a 1 inch. This one we have got different sized hole, different spaced holes I should say, and we have got a 1.5 inch webbing there with the solid colour block, so you can see it a little bit easier, and then we have got a 1 inch webbing there with just one hole in the middle. On the top you have got the 1/2 inch, and then we've got 3/8 and 5/8 marked going along, and then when you flip it around coming from this way we have got 1/4 and 3/4 and obviously 1/2 inches going through too, and then of course we've got all the grid lines as well. So I hope that people are going to love this, and I think it's going to be really useful for your bag making, especially with the holes. Oh, and there's holes going in that direction as well, so really versatile. Loads of different things you can do with this ruler, especially together with the previous one as well. Oh, and did I mention it's glittery? Of course. All right, we're halfway through and we're on to number 13. Keep calm and sew on. And it's some more labels. I thought these were really cute. These are again ones that I have designed in that same purple colour, and it says, yep, I'm pretty on the inside too. So these have been designed with a fold over on the edges. Again, really cute, and I think these are going to level up and just be a really nice little sentiment for your bags. Oh yes. 14. This has been so popular this year, and it says thready or not. You can probably guess what this is going to be. Yep, we have a new member of the Text 35 family, and this one is called Moontide. So we're going through with the purple and blue colour scheme. How beautiful is that, if I say so myself? I am a little bit obsessed with this. So this is our newest member of the Text 35 family, Moontide. You can find all the previous ones on the website again. Number 15, and this is a wider version of the 1 inch. This is a 1.5 inch version of this beautiful pinks and blues and purples stripe. And this again is a 2 meter roll. Same quality, really soft and supple, and will be perfect for handles and crossbody bags. Time for 16, and it says, what could it be? And it's a bag staple. It's 2 lobster clasps in, again, this matte silver. Number 17, did you peek at any yet? And it's some more hardware, and these are zipper end caps. So what you do on the back, there is a little screw. So you're going to take out that little screw, you're going to fold up the end of the zipper like so. You're going to fuse the end of your zipper and you're going to pop it in there, and then you're going to pop the screw back on. These look really cool for zips on the tops of bags where you need to have the end of the zip open. The Maggie Switch, one of my patterns, has this, so this would look really cool for that, but there's plenty of patterns that call for this. I will just say I personally screwed all those tiny little screws in myself. I can tell you it took a while. Anyway, there's 2 of those included. Number 18, Need a Little Magic. Sorry about all the puns. This one is really fun and I've never seen these anywhere. It's like a large carabiner or lobster clasp, and I think this would be really fun in your bags. What you could do is you could tie a little bit of ribbon through there, attach it to your bag, or some fabric, some cording, attach it to your bag, and then you can attach your keys to your bag and keep your keys nice and secure. Or you could have it hanging off the front of your bag, add on some little bits and pieces to there. You could use it to hold your water bottle. Oh, there's so many different possibilities. So this is a large silver carabiner. 19 is a definite fan favorite. You will understand what I mean when you see what's inside. These are the really popular Lagami friction pens. They are so cute. Look at this one, it's called No Problema. There's a little llama. And I chose this because of the stripes, because I thought it goes so well with the stripy fabric that I have made bespoke for this box. So these are heat erasable pens. So they're really good for marking on fabrics because you can either hair dryer the mark away or put an iron to it if you're able to, depending on the fabric, or even just a little bit of steam over the top. And finally, of course, you can erase it with the end if you want to. Number 20. And it's some more zipper pulls. Look at these, they're so cool with like a little button on the end. They're really luxe, really classy. I love these ones with the hinges on because it doesn't matter which way they lie, they're always gonna kind of look cool and lay in the right direction as well. And again, we have two of those. 21. 21 is one that I searched high and low for, and I had to ask the manufacturer to do a special part of it, you'll see in a minute, so that I could get my hands on these. I'm very excited to be able to stock them here in the UK, and I think you are going to love them. And it is indeed, like it says, a game changer. These are the little metal clips that if you're in the UK, you have seen our US friends being able to get these. And these are rose gold ones. They have like a little hammered metal look, and they have little silicone insides. So not only do they grip very, very well, very, very tightly, they don't slide off, they don't ping off, they don't break like the plastic clips do. And they are just really, really lovely clips for faux leather, cork, anything that you can't pin through. But of course you can use them on regular fabrics as well. 22, and it's another bag staple, and it's in the same colour as the rest of the hardware in this bag, this beautiful matte silver. Great for your crossbody bag that you can use with your webbing. Oh, we're nearing the end now. This one says, let's get stitchy. And we have matching zipper tape to the webbing. Look how good these look together. Oh, they're so pretty. And it is, of course, with a silver zipper teeth. And I just think this is going to look so cool with your projects. And finally, number 24 is another roll of fabric, and it says all sewn up. Look at this, it is so mermaidy, and they all go together. Like this one is more purpley, this one is more rainbowy, I would say. They have got different weaves on them. These kind of rainbow metallics, anytime I make anything like this, people always ask me where I've got the fabric from, and usually it's from somewhere in the States and we can't get it over here. So I'm so excited to be able to bring this to us here in the UK. I know that one of the main questions is going to be, can you get more of this fabric? I want more of XYZ. So we do have more of these advent boxes available, but we do not have many. There is limited stock for the full box. You can find a link to everything I've talked about in the description, along with how to get your hands on one of these boxes if you want to. And I have some good news. Some of the products I have ordered extras of, and you will find those over on the website around about February time, just to make them exclusive to the 24 days of bag making until then. If you're interested in any of that, you will also find in the description a link to my mailing list. That is the best way to hear all the news and what's coming up as well. Okay, back to it. Now, I just wanted to show you a little something that one of my elves made out of the ribbon for this box. So if you're wondering what to do with that ribbon, don't throw it away, because you can make one of these too. So we had a couple of offcuts of the ribbon, and Julie, one of the lovely ladies that was helping us to pack, went home and came back today with this gorgeous little tree. And I thought I'd show you, because I thought it was a really nice idea to use up the ribbon, or of course you could wrap it around a gift for a sewing friend as well. So how she has done this is she has threaded on some beads at the top, and then she has put a bead in between each row to make this really cute tree, and this is definitely going to be going onto my tree this year. So these are all of the items inside the 24 days of bag making. I really hope you love this box. We have taken so much time to curate everything that goes inside, and like I have told you, most of it is bespoke to this box too. Do let me know if you have got one of these boxes and what you think of this box as well in the comments box below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.